Friday, boys.
Happy Friday.
Hey, I am totally Team Gator. I think that's Gator State University. Regardless of what Anthony Richardson does, I don't think anybody's going to be able to stop our offense. I think we're really underestimating that Lucas Oil is going to be basically Ford Field Southwest on Sunday. I think we're just going to run up and down the field. I think Anthony Richardson's going to make some rookie mistakes. I am so buxom that I have Lions minus 23.5 on one of the drafting sites, and I fully expect it to come and hit.
Wow. Okay, how much?
That's really buxom.
How much? So you went with an alternate line of 23.5. How many?
What's the
what
payout
did you
on
bet?
It's just a tenner, but it's plus 516.
Okay, so what is that? It pays off 50,
it's 5 to 1.
$51.60.
$51.60 on a minus. Wow, that is chesty, my friend.
You know what? I took it against the Jags yesterday or last week too, and it played. So I don't know, man. I just feel like the Lions are just on a roll. I just don't see Anthony Richardson, as great as his legs are and his arm is. We got the Super Smash Brothers back there, and they're just going to make his life a living hell on Sunday.
Well, I appreciate the phone call and certainly respect the opinion. Feedback coming in.
Wait, I just want to say that's the guy Jared Goff is talking to when he says it's not easy. Like, everyone thinks the Lions can just roll out of bed and just beat every team by 24 points in the NFL.
Slow down. I don't think that's what he's saying, and you're buying into his interpretation. I don't think anybody thinks it's easy. I think everybody thinks that this team is so well prepared that they make it look easy because they're better, but they have to work. It's like I don't think anybody thinks that they can roll out of bed and do it.
Do you think that was a smart bet?
I wouldn't have made the bet. I don't, but because I think most games in the NFL are close. But would I do the Lions -8? You bet.
23.5.
He went 23.
Yeah, I understand.
I didn't say 8.
But he said he's feeling buxom. He thinks they're a better team. That much better.
I think being a better team and giving 3 times the point spread is, I think you're damn chesty under those circumstances. Feedback coming in. Indy may have a mobile quarterback, but how will they stop the Lions' high-powered offense? Not happening. 42-24. Another vote for Chesty. I'm not sure why Doug is worried. I've watched Richardson a ton due to having him in fantasy. We will get at least 3 turnovers Sunday, and we'll have short fields. He is too inaccurate. I usually worry about games like this, but with how Richardson plays, I am very chesty. That's from Jared and Jackson. Look, it's fair because I think there's 2 things going on. I think I'm doing it, and I think others are doing it. I think we're all being somewhat a prisoner to what our eyes showed us last. What our eyes showed us last about the Lions, dominant, machine, will crush your soul. That's what I think some Lions fans are doing. And what am I doing? Anthony Richardson, no turnovers, no fumbles for the first time this year, no interception or no fumbles. Now, one of those games, it was a fumble, but it wasn't a fumbled loss, but he fumbled. And I'm doing he's turned the corner thing. So I get it. The truth is usually in the middle. It's still a road game, and it'll still, it's, what is a reasonable amount of Lions fans that'll be there? It'll be an extremely high amount for an NFL game. But, it's, 15,000?
That'd be a lot.
At least 55,000 Colts fans. Jared and Jackson writes in, I'm not sure why Doug is worried. Oh, I already read that one. Sorry. Next one. I'm on Team Doug with this one. There's one. We are due, and Richardson can drop a terrible game or have an amazing game any given week. We just don't know.
Well, I question whether he can have an amazing game just yet in his career because I don't know if he's had an amazing game just yet in his career. He's had some really better games.
Yep.
But I want to take you back to week 4.
Okay.
Lions were preparing for their annual game against Seattle.
Yeah.
And had lost, 3 in a row against Seattle, and they wanted to get the bad taste out of their mouth. And I want to quote somebody who said, the Lions are going to win comfortably. Who was that said that?
That was you.
No, that was you that said that they would win comfortably.
Sorry, my bad.
Okay? They ended up winning that game 42-29. 13 points.
Yep.
Comfortably. That's Seattle.
Yep.
And you're worried about Indianapolis?
Gator, they don't play the same every weekend.
I understand they don't play the same every weekend.
Because, why would you bring that up then?
Because at one point in time, you came out and said, this is you.
Yeah, I know.
You normally don't come out and get chesty about anything, but you were chesty about that game.
Different weeks, different places in the schedule, different I'm not saying the Lions are going to lose.
I know you're
I just think this is going to be a dogfight more so than what we've seen in recent weeks. Well, I guess the Houston game was a dogfight. More so than last week.
So you don't think this will be a double-digit win?
It wouldn't surprise me, no, if it's a close game. Another one here. I'm 100% on board with the Lions. Look, I don't have a lot of people with me. 100% aboard with the Lions. Hooker's going to get some reps in the second half. If they play like they can, don't have a brain fart, it'll be an easy win. That's from Joe in Roseville. Yeah, it's about 5-1 on Team Gator at this point. Chesty, Detroit Lions fan base.